everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Rogue Legacy 2. Last episode was extremely difficult. We're making our way through Axis Mundi, the second zone of the game, and we managed to get to the halfway point, which is why we have this teleporter unlocked. But with our current burdens, this game gets a little insane at times. If you missed the last episode, every 10 seconds or so, a volley of cannonballs is falling on top of us. There's elites in every direction. And even if we make it to the boss, there's no guarantee that we're going to be able to kill it. As always, thank you guys so much for being here. If you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to hit that thumbs up button. If you're new to the channel, be sure to subscribe. We're pumping out Rogue Legacy content every single day. And a very big thank you to our channel members who are supporting our content financially. I can not shoot the door from here, so we're going to have to shoot, jump, perfect, make our way back in. Inside the first chest, we find the obsidian trinket +1, as well as some upgrade materials. I am going to try to look into our current armor options and see what we can get, because let's just say damage is astonishingly high at the moment. Trying to bait the cannonballs here so I can go around. Okay, just needed to wait some more so I could go around. There was a chest underneath that we managed to pick up, no problem. We're just missing a little bit of health. That shouldn't be too hard to get back. The gunslinger is one of the classes I wanted to have a focus on with this YouTube series. I wanted to have a big focus on critical hit damage, and unfortunately on my original profile that we were taking a look at, we never really got a chance to build too much of that up. So take a look at our class right now. This is our baseline damage, and hopefully as we continue to play, this baseline damage is going to continue to get better and better. We are kind of eating through these guys. One of the strongest points of the gunslinger is the simple fact that they can kind of hover in the air, and we of course have triple jump at least. 1, 2, whatever. Yeah, that's triple jump, because here's 1, 2, 3. Perfect. There likely was a little bit of lore in there, but we've read all of it. I have no way of knowing where we actually left off with the lore on our other profile. Hey, good damage on that ember who's been coming. Those embers have actually been such a detriment to our progress. Those guys have been dealing so much damage. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Now, depending on when you started watching my content, the rules may have changed. So let's leave a satchel charge for that guy as he's rushing towards us. I am allowing myself to lock the castle down once. So if we make our way over to the boss, I want to give myself a second attempt on that boss before we have to full clear again. In the past, I was pretty strict on I had to clear back to it, and I think that made me better at the game. I'm not going to lie. If you guys are just jumping into Rogue Legacy and finding it especially challenging, I'd recommend not locking the castle down, because you're basically robbing yourself of future gains. However, I have to think about pacing of episodes. I have to think about viewer... Hold on, I got an echo. Viewer retention metrics. Oh, shit. Let's make sure we move out of the way. All right, we have some kind... Oh, I hovered too low. Well, there he goes. He's immune to damage for a... Oh, God. Oh. Okay. We're halfway there to the boss. We're slowly making progress. Slowly but surely. It does look like we are going to find a little bit of chicken as we enter the 4th area of Axis Mundi. Thank you very much. Remember, we started at a checkpoint, so this is only the second area for us, but if we were walking... Oh, actually, lots of chests here today. We should be making some pretty good bank on our way through, at least hopefully. Let's go ahead and check out this room and at least dodge some cannonballs for a brief moment. Lose no health is the challenge. Let's see if we can do it. We're just gonna have... Oh, yeah, I love recording in the mornings. I'm so awake. All we had to do was fucking jump. I was pressing RB on the way down like I could time it right. I knew I couldn't time it right. And we're specifically set up to be good at that because we have triple jump. I can hold my ground for a second, take down that guy. 43 HP being returned. That's not bad at all. That's actually, that adds up so fast. Let's see if we can catch Ember with the prismatic ability. Yes, we do. That light is sending out some seekers, but those seekers actually don't seek that hard. We'll satchel charge that, move forward, try to stay out of that cannonball range. What's our spell called? Prismatic Spectrum. I knew it was prismatic something. Actually, my favorite spell in the game. I have it set up so my furthest to the right character always gets this ability, always gets this spell. I think it's really, really fun. Okay, 752 HP right now. Now, remember, our HP is only for the pre-boss portion of this. Once we hit the boss, we're going to heal up to full no matter what because of the way our talents are made. 300. Oh, my God. Fuck. He's protected. Well, this is a problem, isn't it? Well, this is a problem, isn't it? Oh my God. I'm leaving that room. I'm leaving this room. Go, come on, go! Go! Okay, this is the end. Okay. All right, let's see if we can give this boss another attempt and get it down today. We've seen all of their moves. We know everything they can do, and we should be pretty well equipped for it, to be honest, especially when we get these bosses into that crit range of our ammunition. I think there are guaranteed 2 heals on this fight. Let's satchel charge these seekers to take them down. Big move to avoid that. What if I just hang out like right here? Oh, that's what happens. Okay. You know what? I think I'm going to take some early food. Oh, God, that's a pizza. Okay. Well, I'm not going to take the pizza. Big move to this side to totally avoid that mechanic. Nice. Chicken should full heal me. Or pretty close. Dodge of those bones. We're going to have some seekers coming out. 2 quick shots. Take... Oh, God, I followed him. Prismatic Spectrum in the middle to try to get some extra damage on these guys. I need to be very mindful about who I'm hitting. Okay, good dodges there. Spectrum. Perfect. Double cannonball barrage by these guys. We don't want to push them both into ad phase at the same time if we can avoid it. 2 shots. Perfect. Didn't see he was jumping. Okay, going for the pizza now. Big move, big move. Perfect. 2 quick shots. Ooh, that's a... Can I get over that? I'm gonna have to satchel. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, Lordy. Good. This is really good, really good, really good. Except for my health. Oh, why is there an invisible wall there? Just let me jump off. I don't think I'm gonna make it, boys. I don't think I'm gonna make it, but I'm trying. Okay, we're gonna need to kill this guy off fully. Satchel charge. Oh no. Oh God. Oh! Okay. Okay. Big move, big move, big move. Spectrum. Big move, big move, big move. Get away from those bones. Stay here. Oh my God. I have nowhere to go. What the actual fuck is this fight? Ah! Satchel! Satchel! Oh god. I need to find the boss I was actually damaging and kill him at some point. Oh, no way. No way. That is so hard. How did I kill this on other difficulties? You know who would be really good at this fight, I think? Astromancer. Let's lock the castle down, get back in there, and give it another go. Before we do that, though, big points into dexterity. I have a little bit more money to spend. So this is focus, isn't it? No, intelligence. Perfect. Round 2. First time with the Astromancer. We once again have prismatic spectrum. And we don't have that negative trait that we had in the previous episode. So I am going to be able to generate my own mana and potentially cast this spell multiple times. The reason I'm excited for this class is because of their actual class ability. I can do that every 6 seconds, and being able to reposition myself here seems very, very strong. So let's give it a go. These bosses actually don't seem to move much either, which should, of course, he's going to start with the jump this time now that I said something, but that should lend itself very well to the Astromancer playstyle. We are going to need to manage the Seekers a little bit, but that's as easy as that. Let's see if we can get the critical hit spot right on him. Oh, that's perfect. Cast our spell, do it again. Cast our spell, do it again. Wow, that's really good. That's really good damage. And look at that mana return, too. We're going to be able to use our spells quite a lot. I'm in a bad spot here. Let's just reposition to the other side. Unfortunately, landed right on a bone that time, of course, but we can full heal with that. Red bandana is who I'm after. Let's remember that this time. Big move to the other side, prismatic spectrum, and double crits on these guys as they're grouping up. I'm going to try to hold this spot for as long as I can and just spam cast spells for as long as I can as, well, we pushed Red Bandana to second phase, and he spawns his ads. I tried to leave my attack there waiting for him. Couldn't quite do it. We found this good spot. Big cast, big cast, big cast. We can just remove that. No reason to freak out yet. No reason to reposition yet. This ad's pretty far forward. Let's hit him hard. Okay, big move, big move, big move. Good ad damage, dude. Insane ad damage. And we're totally protected. We can just zoom back over to the other side. Oh, I pushed phase. That's kind of scary. We could teleport again soon. I can protect myself from Seekers like indefinitely with just my auto attack. Big move. Gonna try to kill these ads. Oh god. Oh, perfect, perfect, perfect. Oh, I didn't see those bones at all. It was probably from the boss jumping. Wow, look at that barrage. All right, that's all my healing that I'm gonna get, but our health is really good. They landed right on top of my spell! Big prismatic spectrum. Tried to leave an auto attack for that guy to fall into. There it is, perfect. Need another one to remove these Seekers. Another one. I need to jump! Okay. Okay, jump. Big move, big move, big move, big move. Spellcast! Crit! That might be both bosses dead. Yes, it is! Oh my god, yes! Now we just have to take our time and kill ads. A lot of ads. Oh, that's so many. Hold on. Bro, they are all grouped up. They're all grouped up. Cast. Move, 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 move. Holy fucking shit. I don't want to die here. I don't want to die here. Play it smart. Hold it down. Hold it down. If I could just kill this ad, that's a big move. Okay, now let's move on to the next one. Big spell cast here. I'm gonna move. We can kill Seekers indefinitely with our attack. That's another add down. We'll focus this one. Perfect. Now that one. Perfect. We're going to win this. First boss kill with the Astromancer. Put it in the books, boys. Because it is official. As soon as he stops jumping. God damn. That was hard. That was so hard. Oh, God. This game's gonna get harder. The game is going to get harder. There it is, boys. There it is. I'm so proud of that. Well, this class seems really good. So, for instance, I don't think I would want to bring this class in to fight the third boss. Or really the Stygian study boss. I could see Astromancer ripping apart the Sun Tower and the Dry Lake and the first boss and this boss just because of how long they'll stay inside of that black hole. Wow, that is phenomenal. Let's read the lore. Slowly lifted into position by massive cranes and pulleys, the Armada flagship vessel, the Preserver of Life, floats precariously above a massive black pit. Atop the quarterdeck estuary, Mehuel looks proudly upon his crew as they prepare the ship for its descent into the Stygian waters. Above the masts, white stone chains groan as they slowly begin to lower the ship. The noise is deafening, and the reverberations threaten to tear the ship in half, but Mehuel's crew remains stoic. He promised the ship would hold, and his words are their trust. In the dark, the once pristine decks of the Preserver of Life are awash with black and blood of monstrous void beasts. Their numbers seem endless as more and more of them emerge from the Stygian waters. Visible only through the flash of cannon fire, a giant tentacle from the Stygian Kraken crashes down onto the wooden deck, sending Mehuel and his crewmen flying through the air. For a moment, he is weightless. Then he feels the icy sting of the Stygian waters. Deadly to the touch, the Stygian waters threaten to drag him further under as every drop pulls on his soul. In the distance, first mate Byrith. Byrith? The final answer, Byrith. Barks orders at his men, and ropes are hurled into the waters in an effort to save those flung overboard. Struggling against the waves and flotsome, Mehuel grasps one of the ropes, then looks back at his flailing men. He knows the ropes won't help. The sailors are too far out and too weak from the touch of the Stygian waters to save themselves. One after another, the silhouettes of his men sink under the waves. With one last prayer spoken before taking a breath, Mehuel releases his rope and dives into the brackish waters to save those that he can. The sun from the Sun Tower shines brightly upon the shipyard in the Kruian Plateau as the Preserver of Life is slowly dismantled. It's been many years since a void beast has emerged from the waters, and the materials within these ships are better used elsewhere. Under Namaz's guidance, the ship's hull and nails will build new homes, and its sails new clothing. In the office above, Estuary Mehuel accepts the offer to take ownership of the Nibiru deep mines. Though hardly a glamorous position, it was the only way to keep his crew together. After this proposal is approved, he offers his crew the choice to stay above and continue their lives in the sun, but none abandon their captain. As the centuries pass, the Nibiru deep mines transform into their own bustling world. Separated from the other estuaries, a new underground culture flourishes. A society built upon equality and respect. Shouting and commotion fill the tunnel as a small stream of Stygian water trickles down the passageways. Mehuel barely has time to think before the trickle becomes a torrent. He quickly guides his people towards the Atlantis Spire, a massive ventilation shaft that travels to the top of the mine. The other exits are flooded. There's no way to escape. The vent is narrow and dark as night, but his people have no recourse but to scale its walls. Those that lose their strength fall into the rising waters. Mehuel carries as many exhausted men as he can on his back, but not everyone can be saved. After climbing for an eternity, he finally breaches the surface. Half a dozen people cling to his back, and he barely manages to pull himself up before giving in to exhaustion. A storm rages on the surface, obscuring his vision. The wind breaks just long enough to see that Nibiru Deep is no more. The waters have risen to such a level that the land surrounding the mine is now completely flooded. Only the very tip of the Atlantis vent is still visible. With little strength remaining and no concern for what is to come, Mehuel produces a knife. Take from me a piece of my flesh, become my child, and survive the night. Wow. So this estuary genuinely seemed to care about his crew. The memory is split and largely incoherent. 1,000 different images and emotions assault your mind. You see people swimming across the Stygian waters towards the glowing light of the sun tower. You see the relief in their eyes for having made the journey, but feel an undercurrent of fear. Becoming an estuary of an estuary is sacrilege, and there will be repercussions. An unspoken pact of silence is the common thread uniting 100 different voices spread across 100 different lives. The memories are a jumble, and their hosts wander aimlessly, but eventually they all coalesce upon Axis Mundi. The children of Mehuel are together once more, hiding in the shadowed recess of buildings populating the bridge. The unnerving silence is broken by the sound of a single horn. It is a low groan emanating from the citadel Agaratha. With a single nod, the children of Mehuel gather their weapons. They emerge from the shadows and begin their assault on the citadel. And that's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. Sir Teddy the Seventh was victorious. And this lore, by the way, is all bonus lore that you learn after defeating prime bosses. I'm not going to read these every time, but for each new boss that we kill, I will read these again. We're on New Game Plus 4 right now, so that means we have bonus lore all the way up to the Stygian Study. And then we're going to have to beat the game on increasingly difficult versions of the game to get all of it. But that's the goal. I want to read all of the bonus lore, get you guys to the late end game, and hopefully you'll be here to see it. With that, let's retire our hero and retire ourselves for the day. Remember, if you enjoyed today's episode, please be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Helps us out a ton. If we can try to keep these over 1,000 likes, that would be really good. I'm just putting that out there. Also, who do we want to play next? Ranger's very good in the next combat roll. Wait a minute. Combat roll with the Valkyrie weapon actually seems really good. We can attack in all directions and immunity frame. Unfortunately, we didn't make a ton of money, but what we do have is going to go into crit damage. This is going to be a big focus of where a lot of my money is going. So that should be no surprise. I'll see you guys again tomorrow morning. Take care, have a great day, and remember to be excellent to each other.